Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for all my continued followers, I want to say thank you. And this is an opinion-based video channel where I try to open your eyes and ears up to some of the travails and tribulations that take place throughout our cities, our states, our country, and sometimes around the world. And you're starting to see uptick in kids doing heinous, diabolical, and even killing their parents and sometimes even their siblings, filled with hatred. We don't get a chance to ask God who our parents and our family are. We get to pick and choose our friends, our spouses, our girlfriend, boyfriend, but we don't get a chance to pick our parents and our family. And love is an action, it's a verb. And just because one says they love you, they have to be able to show it with hugs and kisses and a positive affirmation that they truly love you. But I've done a few videos, one recently where a young lady that was 16-year-old girl was transitioning or wanted to transition, but she hated her mother and her mother's younger boyfriend, and she ended up killing her mom and her mom's younger boyfriend. And they're saying it has something to do with this 16-year-old and her issues with transitioning. There was another case I did out of Las Vegas, Nevada, where there was a non-binary young lady who ended up killing her father and her siblings in a very heinous way, under the same auspices that she hated her family, and she was going through some issues with gender identity. And now I have one of a 28-year-old person who goes by the pronouns he, she, was born a male, but actually his original name, birth name, was Colin Bailey, and he was under the ideology of wanting to transition and started to move in that direction, and she went by Mia Bailey. And let's talk about what Mia Bailey did to her parents. Ended up killing them. Straight out of Utah. So let's go. Utah woman accused of killing parents and telling police, "I would do it again. I hate them." Mia Bailey, 28, faces 2 felony murder charges and an attempted murder charge. A Utah woman allegedly admitted to killing her parents and said she'd do it again, local police say. Mia Bailey was arrested on Wednesday and charged with 11 felony counts related to the double homicide of her parents, Joseph and Gail Bailey, and the alleged attempted murder of her brother, according to the Washington City Police Department. Bailey, who is 28, allegedly broke into her parents' home on Tuesday and shot and killed them before going downstairs to find her brother and his wife, who were locked in his bedroom. She allegedly shot through her brother's door and told police she didn't care if the shot killed her brother, local KUTV reported. Bailey's brother then called police after she left the home, local ABC4 reported, also citing arrest documents. Local KSL.com, citing police, reported that Bailey is accused of shooting her father twice in the head and shot her mother 4 times. Bailey has been charged with 6 counts of felony discharge of a firearm, 2 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of attempted aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and another for 3rd-degree felony discharge of a firearm, according to the outlet. Washington County Sheriff's records showed that Bailey remained in police custody as of Thursday. Bailey reported to officers that she did not have any remorse for her actions and that she would not change what had been done, meaning killing both of her parents, shooting her dad in the head twice and then shooting her mother 4 times. She had shot her mother and had not killed her while she was killing her father. So she goes back while her mother is moaning and puts another bullet in her head to seal the deal. So her mother was still making noises, moaning, and Bailey went back and shot her again and killed her. She said, "I would do it again. I hate them." Mia told officers that she went to the residence with the intent to kill her parents, the police affidavit said. Washington City Police tracked Bailey down after they said in a news release that officers were searching for her yellow Kia Soul, which was spotted leaving her parents' house after the double homicide took place Tuesday. KUTV, citing court documents, reported that officers initially tracked Bailey down on Tuesday, but she pulled out a gun from her waistband, put it to her head, and backed away and out of sight before officers could detain her. Bailey then turned herself in on Wednesday morning. Wow. I've also done a few videos of young men who have decided to kill their mothers. They're single mothers. There was a case in Indiana. A kid was in college and decided to kill his mother, and she was a college professor. There was another case out of Florida where this kid was a valedictorian of his high school. He went to the University of Florida and was pre-med. And one weekend he drove back home and door video surveillance could show that he had a knife in his hand, came home for the weekend, knocked on the door, and then proceeded to stab and kill his mom, stab her over 30 to 40 times, saying that she annoyed the hell out of him. What is going on with our young people today? And we're seeing a lot of people in this LGBTQ community, kids wanting to transition and identify as somebody else as early as 6, 9, 11, 12 years old. This is a big controversy and a big discussion in today's households that we didn't have those issues 50 years ago. Kids today are inundated with a plethora of external stimuli, which could be positive and or negative. And there is a lot being thrown at them with technological advances. This computer and these phones have replaced us as parents. Kids can push a button and find anything that they want out about life, whether it's through Pornhub, OnlyFans, something positive and or something negative. Learning about the birds and the bees, how to shoot a gun. You can all learn that right by pushing a button in a video, as opposed to having a human experience with a parent, an uncle, a grandfather, grandmother to help you navigate your way through life. So many kids are so confused. There are too many fatherless homes, inept inner city public schools, the mentorship, the leadership. We have failed these kids today. I hate to say it. And you're seeing there are a plethora of young people who have built up anger, stress, and anxiety. Mental illness is a real thing. Gender identity, non-binary, wanting to transition, those are real psychological and physical issues that are taking place and need to be addressed. And we've reached a point in life where we don't believe in conflict mediation, resolution, discussing our issues, having disagreements. There's such a fine line between life and death, and the level of inhumanity is going through the roof versus us restoring our positive humanity. We're losing our love lane each and every day, and this is a very unfortunate circumstance where this Utah she young lady who was born Colin Bailey, who went by Mia Bailey, decided to kill both of her parents. She said she hated them with all of her heart and she would do it again. It was also mentioned that the case has captured the attention of conservative lawmakers. State Rep. Kara Birkeland speculated without evidence on the social media platform now known as X that gender-affirming hormonal therapy might have led to the killings in this particular case. Bailey is transgender and had legally changed her name and gender marker. Utah Senator Mike Lee also accused media outlets of woke reporting for referring to Bailey as a woman, which he argued confused residents and compromised their safety when Bailey was at large. Most news organizations referred to Bailey as a woman or used female pronouns and other identifiers. They either noted she was transgender or she legally changed her gender marker and posted photos disseminated by law enforcement during the search that showed Bailey both with longer and shorter hair. That's very important to note because as they were trying to find out and figure out where this alleged suspect, Mia Bailey, was, that can get confusing from a media outlet standpoint. How do you refer to this person? How is a witness going to know or identify the person that they look for? Is it a he? Is this person he or she? Is this person Colin Bailey or Mia Bailey? Those are all issues that law enforcement, media outlets, that we have to rationalize and navigate our way through that we didn't have to do 50 years ago. With DNA advancements, surveillance all over our cities and our states, technology has helped us move in a much faster and alerted type of way. But that is a real issue. How do you identify this person, this gender identity with the he, she of this alleged suspect who is an alleged murderer of her own parents, and then she tried to kill her brother. And then you come to find out that this young lady, Mia, was born Colin, a man. So I have no dog in that fight. However a person wants to identify and be who they are, that is completely up to them and their relationship with themselves, their family, and with God. But I am not a proponent of someone deciding to kill their parents or their loved ones or anybody for that nature. Mental illness is real. The opioid crisis is real. Helplessness, homelessness are real issues that need to be addressed. And I'm trying to do a conscious wake-up call on my video channel about many of these terrible and heinous crimes that are being committed by human beings upon another human being. Tell me what you think about this Utah case. There have been several cases of kids turning to devilish and evil ways against their own parents and their own siblings, and even leading to murder. And once they get caught, even admitting to it and saying that they would do it again. We are living in a very, very rough time, and we need to manifest our truth in a positive, righteous, and God-fearing way. This has been the Trevor Donald Experience.